Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Season 4 of the After Hours Gaming League. This is JW Schmo, your host from Team Raytheon. Ladies and gentlemen, Raytheon has gone 3-0 up until this point, facing such teams as Match.com, A Portable, and one other one that I forget at the moment. This week, week number 4, they're facing their toughest battle yet. Against IBM. They went all the way to the championship in Season 3. They lost. Raytheon could not find a more proper opponent to test their mettle. Let's get right into game number 1. In the bottom right-hand corner, playing for IBM, as the Blue Protoss is Kuma. And in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for Raytheon, is the Red Zerg. You know him as Dan. We know him as the Man. It's Dan the Man. Now, for those of you that haven't been listening to my casts for the last 3 weeks, and for those of you that have, just a reminder, After Hours Gaming League is a charity event held by all the major corporations that are worth their weight in gold, such as Microsoft, National Instruments, Raytheon, of course, IBM, and Apple's in there as well, A Portable, Match.com. Each of these teams comprise of employees of the companies. They pick a charity to represent. In IBM's case, it's Youth Service America. And Youth Service America improves communities worldwide by increasing the number and the diversity of young people ages 5 through 25 serving in substantive roles. YSA coordinates Global Youth Service Day and Semester of Service. They also distribute over $1 million in grants annually and provides resources and training. IBM, an excellent choice. Hopefully, Youth Service America will benefit from your support this season. And of course, there's Math Counts, which is the charity that Raytheon has been supporting for the last 2 years. Math Counts is in its 30th year, and it's best known for its competition program. I'm going to pause right there. It does look like this probe is going to get the block on the natural. He is going to lay down that pylon, and this is going to put Dan the Man in a wee bit of a predicament. Now, Math Counts is best known for its competition program that makes math as exciting as a school sport through a series of local and state competitions in all 50 states. Math Counts also runs the club program that provides free resources and structure to any school that wants to have an organized math club. And they recently launched the Real Math Challenge. What is the Real Math Challenge? The Real Math Challenge is a free online contest that its students create their own math teaching videos. Now, this probe is the winner of the internets. Dan the Man is now a wee bit behind. He is going to have to catch up. He is going for the 3 base. Kuma has done the dirty work. Delayed Dan the Man's natural expansion, forced him to go out into the wilderness of his 3rd, and Dan the Man is now searching for that probe that's hiding all the way up here. Now, Kuma, behind that diversion, has 3 probes on his gas. Let's look like pretty standard opening here. Gateway, cybernetics core, researching his warp gate. Does look like Dan the Man is going to do a little bit of scouting there, poking the zealot, steadfast as a British soldier, holding his position, not letting the hordes in. We've got a forge going down, and Kuma has his natural. A little bit of harass here from this mothership core. And that 3rd finishes up for Dan the Man. And so now the question is going to be, Can Dan the Man's macro outwit the micro of Kuma? We do see 3 gateways will be produced here shortly, coupled with that warp gate tech. Forge going down. If Kuma's worth his salt, he'll be following the tenets of all major corporations and doing some research. We do see some Zerglings in the base. They're going to poke around. They are going to see those 2 gateways going down. They are going to see that the natural has been created. They're going to try and poke at this probe. Are they going to be able to get that kill off? It doesn't look like it. The probes are circling. The zealots are striking. And it looks like those Zerglings are going to fall. And now Dan the Man is waiting. Warp gate finishes. Robotech is going down. Kuma looks like he's going to go for some sort of immortal zealot sentry push here. But no tech. No tech on the forge. We do see a push out here by our Protoss player. The surround does happen on that zealot. That zealot does look like it is going to get taken out. However, we do have 3 more zealots on the map. We got another 3 up here. This is going to be a pretty early pressure here by Kuma, trying to break the macro of his Zerg opponent. It does look like Dan the Man is going to try and get in, but Kuma wisely blocks off the pylon. Now these zealots are going to be doing a massive amount of damage to this third. The queen does look like it's going to escape, but this third is going to fall. Fall it does. Dan the Man is now being reduced to 2 bases. He does get the Zerglings out. He may have overreacted just a little bit here with the large number of spine crawlers. He needs to take out these zealots, though. He is committed. Kuma has done the damage economically by taking out that third, and now it looks like he might get away with his units intact. Dan the Man has the greater army right now. He needs to take the advantage away from Kuma. He really needs to engage these zealots. It does look like it's going to happen. These Zerglings are making the push forward. They're going to make a catch-up here to these zealots. The zealots leaving 1, 2 behind. I don't know why Dan the Man brought him back. He's got to take out those zealots. 2 of them fall. There's still 4 more on the play. Giving chase. Oh, we do see a little bit of duck and cover. It does look like there's a fake Phoenix diversion. Getting some scouting information, but 2 of these zealots are going to fall. Dan the Man at least getting a little bit of a trade-off there. But who knows if it's going to be enough. 2 immortals are now in play. A 3rd one is being built as we speak. And Kuma is going for the immortal sentry all in. Dan the Man going back for his macro. Don't know if that's the wisest. Going for spores, infestors. Lots of tech. Lots of tech. Don't know if it's going to be enough. You should spot this right here. You should know now. And he's got immortals coming in. He's got a full base. He's going to have to capture this en route or he is hosed. Hosed. Kuma. Going to put down a pylon. Close off his base. Very conservative play here. Dan the Man. Ooh, now this is interesting. Baleen Nest. I don't know if I would go with a Baleen Nest at this point. Dan the Man needs some roaches, hydralisk, something with range, something that is going to do a little bit more than explode against the shields of his opponent. +1 research on the ground parapet. These Zerglings are going to scout the attack, but Dan the Man is going to hang up in his main, and he's going to allow these sentries to all unite, and that might spell the end of it for him. +1 research going down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Dan the Man trying to do a little bit of engagement poke, and they're trying to draw some shield force fields out. Doesn't happen. Dan the Man getting set up here with his, what are these called? Pine crawlers. Sorry, I'm getting old and tired. And we have Palings on the field. I don't know how effective those are going to be. does look like these Zerglings are going to be able to do absolutely no damage. Block up the force field. Spike crawlers are falling. Zealots stop dating where they need to. This third is going to fall again. There's some more push. There's more Zealots coming down. Nothing happened. Just too many force fields. And these Zealots again just holding the line. And now we got Stalkers. See if we can get anything down here for Dan the Man. No! All the Banelings pop. And still Kuma going up into the main. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. More Banelings. I don't know how effective they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be effective at all. More Zerglings are falling. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan the Man needs to pull out a miracle. And GG was the miracle he typed. Sadness. So, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 goes to Kuma of IBM. Stay tuned for game number 2. Can Raytheon pull it back and tie it up 1-1? Or is IBM going to steamroll all the competition this season? This is JW Schmo, your host from Team Raytheon. Good night and good luck.